Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about PCT pet peeves. In my case, a PCT, patient transporter. PCTs are different for every company. It could be a transporter, it could be something like a CNA, but I'm talking about patient transporter. So I'm gonna just title this patient transporter pet peeves. So if you're interested in seeing my pet peeves and only my pet peeves, if you have the same pet peeves, kudos to you. I mean, I don't know, but these are my pet peeves. So if you're interested in knowing my pet peeves, then stay tuned.
Savage bitch, in your trap and take over. Name another bitch that's colder. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. And that bitch, I ain't even gon' hold it. And that bitch, and I thought that it told.
Okay, so I have gotten some stuff down just to keep on track, like I say in every pet peeve video. So we're gonna start off with the patient not being ready to leave. So as a patient transporter, you have your little what is it called, pager, or you have a little phone that they'll give you depending on the company and how much bread coming in. We had pagers, so we was always on go. Once we got done with one person, we had to go to another person. Once we got done with one other person, we had to go to another person. But I was night shift, so I was dolo by myself all night, every night, running back and forth, upstairs, downstairs, across the hall, all the way across the hospital, everywhere. So I was by myself. So when I go to a room and they're like doing extra stuff, I'm sitting there like, really? Are you serious? Because I have to get this patient, take him here, and get this patient and then take him there, and get a different patient and take him there. The nurses and doctors will signal for a patient transporter to be taken at that time, but then be doing other stuff at that time. And I'm just like, yo, like, I'm the only one at night. If I don't get this done, I'm gonna be backed up. So I'm gonna need you to be, on your A game, just like you want me to be on my A game. When you need me, I'm here. So it was just kind of difficult with that, because it always seemed like when I was ready to go to a room, they was always doing some extra. And I'm not talking about stuff like cold blues and stuff. Of course you got to attend to that. I'm talking about other stuff like talking to the patient about their medicines and stuff like that. If you was going to do that and you knew it was going to take you 30 minutes to do that, why call for me right then and right there? Why not call for me when you're done? It just makes more sense like that. And then you don't want me to leave. You want me to sit there and stand outside of the room while you're talking until you're done. No ma'am, that's not how this works. Just like you gotta do your job, I gotta do my job as well. So either we work together or I'm gonna do my thing. They didn't understand that, and it's just like, I can't be on your time. This is my time. I got a whole bunch of patients. I got a whole lot of people in this hospital that I got to transport by myself until the morning. You not finna hold me up because you want to have a 20-minute conversation that turns into talking about medicine to talking about something else. Like, no, that's not okay at all. It would be different if it was like emergency, like cold blues, STEMI, stuff like that. But don't be just having regular conversation and I need to take this patient to CT all the way across the hospital for cancer treatment and stuff like that. Don't be trying to hold me up. Nurse won't sign off patients. Usually when you get a patient, a nurse has to sign off like, hey, such and such picked this patient up. It's called what was it called? It was called a ticket to ride. So we had to get these ticket to rides and have the nurse sign it, so the nurse know, hey, we got this patient. So it's kind of like signing the patient out and signing the patient back in. Sometimes it was hard to find the nurses, or the nurses just didn't want to sign. Like, oh, you don't need me to sign that. Like, yo, just give me your goddamn signature. Like, just give me the signature, because this is what I need for my job. Just sign the paper. Don't tell me what I need and what I don't need, because obviously I need it if my boss is telling me to get it. Some nurses just didn't want to sign the paper, and I'm just so confused. Like, you're signing it to me. If something happens to the patient, they're gonna ask me. They're not gonna ask you if you sign it. Like, what in the world? Maybe because the nurses was not getting the patient's stuff done when they were supposed to, like the times. Because when I had the times up there, they didn't want to sign it, and I'm just like, it's not my fault if you we're supposed to get this done. You need to sign this paper and you're going to sign it. I'm not going nowhere until you sign it, period. Getting to destination and transport canceled. There was a whole bunch of situations where I'm breaking my neck going from the first floor to the third floor to the first floor, and I go to the second floor trying to break my neck to get there because this person needs this MRI or CT really, really bad. I break my neck to get there and, oh, we canceled it. You canceled it? After I break my neck to get everybody where they're supposed to be on time, you cancel it? And you don't page me or nothing telling me you cancel it. You wait till I get there and tell me you cancel it. Okay, all right, cool. That's what we do. All right. That was frustrating because just like when you see your list of people and how many people you have, you're on the go. You're trying to get this stuff done. And then when they get there, oh, we don't need you anymore. Take it out the computer. Don't tell me when I get there. Take it out the computer. That's how I be. I be like, why you wait until I get here? Take it out the computer. Like, for real, you holding up the queue when you let it sit there like that. You just letting it sit and you want me to cancel it when you can cancel it just like you can order it. People just don't know how to make it make sense. Some people just don't have common sense. Some people just lazy for no reason. It's literally a few finger taps to cancel. You ain't gotta run all the way around the hospital or nothing to cancel something. It's just that simple. Some people were dead lazy at that hospital, and it was really, really sad. Not having help with really heavy people. I had this one patient where I could not, I'm not gonna say he or she, but this person, I don't even know how they got on a stretcher, but this person was in a hospital and I had to push this person to, it was either MRI or CT. This person had to be at least 600 pounds. I could not. I was struggling. No, nurses didn't want to help me. I was by myself. I was the only transporter at night. I almost broke my knees pushing that person. This person had to be at least 600 pounds. Like, I was moving so slow because nobody would help me. And it's just like, dang, like what in the world? Like, help me. It took me like 10 minutes to get, and it was on the first floor. It took me like 10 minutes to move to where I was supposed to go, because y'all, this person was so heavy. And then they wanted me to help them put the patient on the bed, I think for a CAT scan. No, you don't understand what I just went through. I just pushed this person by myself to get here. I ain't helping shit. Y'all got 3 people, y'all about to pull this motherfucker on that bed because I just struggled. I gotta catch my breath. Like, for real, I understand everybody needs to be transported, but nobody wanted to help me, so I had to catch my breath. I had to get me some water. I had to do what I had to do. Like, no, nobody wanted to help me with the heavy patients, and that's really sad because they need to be transported too. Like, nobody should be discriminated on their race, sex, weight, nothing, religion, nothing. So it's just like, if I needed help, all I wanted was some help to push this patient, and it would have been no problems. But you want me to help you put them back on the bed? No. I just pushed them by myself. That's dead. That was dead. So nobody wanted to help me with the bigger patients, and it was frustrating because they need their stuff done too. So just help me get there, and it'll be over. A CAT scan is only like a minute or 2. Just help me get there and help me come back, and we'll be done. But nobody wanted to do that. That was too much of a hassle for them. So it took me forever to do what I had to do. Not having help moving patients from bed to stretcher or stretcher to bed. What I mean by this is, you know how I said it was hard to get the nurses to sign the ticket to ride? Well, it was hard to get the nurses to stop being on their phones and coming in the rooms and helping me move the patients. Not all patients can get out the bed and move. Some patients, you had to get this board and actually slide them over to the bed or to the stretcher. You can't do that by yourself. One wrong mistake, the patient is on the floor, and I can't risk that, so you need to call for help. Sometimes I'll be standing in the room waiting 15 to 20 minutes on help to move the patients from room to room. Mind you, we got care partners, we got nurses. Nobody want to help me move the patient from bed to bed. So it's just like that job became, first of all, I'm already by myself, the only one in the hospital transporting, going on all different types of floors, going all the way across the hospital and all this other type of stuff, and nobody want to help me move the patients from bed to bed. That's when I knew it wasn't for me, because it's just like, y'all asking for too much now for $13. Like, no, like, and I was only getting 14 because I was doing night shift. That's dead. No thank you, no ma'am, no ham, no more. Nobody did not like moving the patients from bed to bed, and especially if they did not change the patients. Some of the patients, like the care partners, are supposed to change the patients, and I'm trying to move them and they got poop and stuff everywhere. Yeah, that's why they didn't want to move them, because they know they didn't do what they were supposed to do. But it's just like, you need to be doing what you're supposed to do, just like I need to be doing what I'm supposed to do, and I need to do what I'm supposed to do. I need your help to do what I got to do, moving this patient to get this test that they need done. It just didn't make sense. If we're there to help, why are you making it difficult? If you would have cleaned the patient like you were supposed to, you would have had no problem moving them, or having no problem being rushed to clean them because they got to get a test done. And this is your patient. Don't you want them to get their test done? So why not help me move them from one bed to another? People just did not make sense. I can't wait to be a nurse, because I'm gonna be one good nurse. I'm gonna have my stuff done. I can draw my own blood. I know which tubes to put them on. I know what tests for what I know which test goes for which tubes, how to put the label on, all that, how to treat a patient, everything. So I can't wait to be a nurse, because they're gonna love me, y'all. They're gonna love me. Broken stretchers. We had a lot of broken stretchers, which I didn't know it was broken until I had them. Sometimes I would try to put a patient on the brakes, and I'll have to get a nurse to sign something, and the patient just be rolling on down the hallway, just rolling. And I'm like, oh Lord have mercy, the brakes broken. I gotta go run and get this patient so they don't crash into the wall, and then I gotta hold the patient while I'm trying to get a nurse to sign the thing, y'all. And then sometimes the stretcher has a mode to where it has brake, and then it has neutral, and then it has steer. The steer wouldn't work, so neutral, I'm just sliding across the floor, you know, just going everywhere, just going this way. When I make a turn, I'm about to hit into the wall because it's on neutral. It's just, it was so frustrating. It's like, y'all, I know we getting all this money, but y'all not putting it into the right stuff. Y'all worried about the wrong things. It just didn't make sense. Them broken stretchers was the death of me, though. I had to start putting little stickers on which stretcher not to get for me myself, because nobody would tell me, because I was by myself all night, so nobody was there for me to talk to. Running around the hospital, I knew that was going to be part of the job, but I didn't know I was going to be doing it by myself. I knew it was going to be part of the job. I just didn't know I was going to be dolo, like like by myself all night dolo. Y'all, I went from one side of the hospital to all the way to the other side of the hospital, to the 5th floor, to the 3rd floor, to the 3rd floor, to the 1st floor, to the 1st floor, to the 5th floor, to the 5th floor, to the 2nd floor, to the 1st floor. Y'all, annoying. My butt never kissed the seat because my pager was always going off. Once I get done with another patient, beep, 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 and it will beep like 5 times. Like, okay, I hear you. I got it. I'm going. Like, it was non-stop, like at night. So imagine what the day, I mean, I know days got a lot more people, but imagine what daytime would have been like for a person to be by themselves. I mean, they didn't have they didn't have day transporters, like just one. They had multiple. But just imagine, like, if it was like that with just me at night, I could only imagine how it was during the day. I rather did nights than days, though, even though I was by myself. I just don't like dealing with people like that. That's why I do nights, because you don't really have to deal with everybody. Like, energies. What I mean by energies, everybody's more mellow at night. During the day, everybody's either mad, sad, have an attitude. At night, everything's mellow. People mellow at night. Sometimes. But that's all I got for this video. So I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll be posting once a week, if not more than once a week. We're coming back to back with these videos, you guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content just like I'm enjoying editing and putting them out for you. I'm trying to do a whole bunch of different types of videos. I keep going out of focus. I don't know why it's doing that. I need to fix this camera. Oh my gosh. I'm still learning it, but I'm trying to do different types of videos with my weightlifting, so reactions and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get these videos out, y'all, because the girl's gonna be moving and she gonna drop some content. Y'all gonna love it. But yeah, y'all stay safe, keep your mask on, stay cautious, keep your hands washed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.